Fellas, the long-awaited video is here. After posting 2 of my Japan videos, it's time to see what One Piece merch did I actually buy while in Japan. We've got some pretty cool stuff, everything from limited edition sponsored One Piece stuff, all the way to the One Piece merch, even Gacha. For this video, I won't be including any of the One Piece TCG cards that we already reviewed. If you want to check out this video. I'll leave that linked in the description down below. And if you do enjoy this haul, make sure to subscribe. We have a lot of good content coming up. Alright, so how about we start with some of the sponsored stuff. Starting with this big boy. Check this out. Isn't this box amazing? Now you're thinking, geartenth, what does that say? Well, I have no clue. I know this says Mosu, and up here it says Mohiraku, but these kanji elude me. Anyways, this is actually a collaboration between Moss Burger, which is a fast food restaurant over in Japan, and One Piece. And to participate, all you had to do was buy the box. I think they call them lucky boxes. The price for them actually wasn't that bad. I think it must have been about 5,000 yen, which is somewhere around like the 40 bucks, maybe less, like 35. But in it, you get a set amount of stuff, and we will check that out in a second. Let's just see what it looks like in the back. Exactly the same. This is the logo that they used for that collaboration between Moss Burger, that's their logo there, and the Straw Hat Crew Jolly Roger. Anyways, let's open this up. See what we have in here. We have some sort of bag. Let's take it out. Here it is. We'll definitely be keeping that box. But on the inside, I believe it brings some sort of cover, a shirt, and a bag, if I remember correctly. Check it out. Look at this bag. Perfect to carry all your One Piece TCG stuff. Just rock up to your next regionals with this bag on your side. Complete pimp. But yeah, pretty much your standard little bag. A pocket in the front. And if we open it up, nothing. But hey, like I said, pretty nice. Definitely you could fit a deck or 2 in here. Maybe just your cards for trade, your slabs, whatever you might want, whatever you might need. We can definitely style this one. Okay, next up we have the shirt, I believe. Yes, sir. Look at that. Moss Burger with the Jolly Roger. Does the Jolly Roger always have that cord in its mouth? Let's open it up. I think this has to be a one size fits all. There's no indication in the shirt, doesn't say any size or anything. It looks like it had some sort of tag at some point, but there's nothing there now. And they also did not ask me if I wanted a specific size or not, so it has to be. Let's see how big it is. Okay, it's actually pretty decently sized. And look at the back. Wow, this shirt rocks. Look at this. Look at Luffy's entire crew back here. Sheesh. Definitely gonna be rocking this one. I'll take a picture for you guys. I'll show you how it looks. I am 6'2", about. So yeah, I would say a rather large shirt for what it is. And the last item, pretty sure this is a blanket. Oh wow, actually super soft. Except where Luffy's hair is, it's an incredibly soft material. Let's open it up. Okay, what can we see? Moss Burger. It almost feels like a towel, maybe. More than a blanket, is like a towel. I'll put up a picture up for you guys. Check it out. This is kind of how it looks, all panned out. Look at Luffy and Chopper. I think they were for the cute vibe, including Chopper there. Luffy just looking completely ecstatic to be on this towel. But let's see. Let's try to get it on video. We got Chopper there. Look at him. Nice. Yeah. And Luffy looks like this. This could make for like an awesome background. Check him out. The owner of the One Piece one day, Luffy. And that's everything that came inside that lucky box from Moss Burger. They did actually have a second promotion. For this one, you did have to buy food, actually, not just a lucky bag. So for you to get this, which is a tumbler of sorts, maybe like it's like a tin glass. Is that how you say it? I don't know, tin cup. What you could do is you could buy a pair of fries with a soda, and they would include one of 2 designs of the cups that they had for sale. And obviously, Japan being Japan, this is gacha. Don't get to pick which design you want. You just get one at random. The interesting thing though is if you bought like 2 pairs of fries and 2 sodas, they would actually give you both of the cups. I'm pretty sure at that point they don't give you 2 gacha, they just give you both designs. Yeah, so these are the designs actually. Honestly, for me, the blue one, it's nice. But if it's gonna be a One Piece cup, you need to have the entire crew on it, right? So let's find out which one we got. Okay, my pick is for the entire crew. The blue one's nice, but not what we want. Let's see what's in here. Whoa! Let's go! It's the one with everybody. Check that out. Let's bring it in a little closer. Chopper, Zoro, Robin, Brook, Frankie. Good smell, flavor. Jinbe, Usopp, the waifu Nami, nice. And Sanji, yeah. Oh wow, great stuff. This is the one we wanted. Let's go. You can hear actually how it's made of tin. There you go. Proof that it's made of tin, if you couldn't tell by the color inside. I don't think it would be one that I would want to use. These look like they're sort of printed into this material, and so they could probably wash off if you put it in the dishwasher or use it too often. So I think this one will stay more as a collector item than actual use as a cup. All right, but how about we move on to something else? We did also end up getting a couple of manga. These were the 2 volumes that were out while I was in Japan that you could still purchase at a 7-Eleven or at any kind of bookstore that you had around. It's been a bit of a tradition for me every time that I go to Japan to buy the latest volume that is currently out for the series. It's fun just because it kind of gives you an idea of like what was happening at the time that we went to Japan. And so this time I ended up getting 2 because they had to, so I had to get both. And obviously right now with that egghead, if you recognize, that's the OP07 Luffy actually. Awesome to see that the design of the card ended up in the manga, or the opposite actually, maybe. The manga design ended up in the One Piece card. Oh, check it out, yeah! The Jolly Roger does have the rope in its teeth. Yeah, these are gonna stay sealed actually. That's how I've kept all the other ones. There's no particular reason why we would want to keep them sealed, but I think it just adds that little extra value. I've read it, but not in Japanese. I can't even read Japanese, so why would I even open it? But yeah, here we go. 2 manga volumes. Let's go. All right, now we have a couple of miscellaneous items. We got the waifu Nami in her Wano costume. Let's actually open it up. Okay, here we go. So I do have a bit of a waifu collection of figurines, and so the ones that I'm always looking out for are the designs of Nami and Boa. Those have to be my 2 favorite waifus in One Piece. And so I actually saw this one in a book off for super cheap. It came out to like 990 yen, which equates to like $7. It doesn't have a box or anything, but honestly, it's in super good condition. I was gonna take it out of the box anyways, so why not? Wano edition Nami. That boobas for days, fellas. See how it stands up? Is it on this foot or this foot? There you go. Did you expect that POV? I bet you didn't. Anyways, for another one of the miscellaneous items that we were able to find, we have letter opener actually. A One Piece Enma letter opener. We have Zoro there. They did have all 3 of its designs, but I said, well, I don't need 3 letter openers, so might as well just get one. And if we're gonna get one, it has to be Enma. That purple coloring, look at that tassel. It just looks amazing. So let's open it up. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be something that we're gonna keep in our desk for all the openings from now on. I think at the bottom here, there's a couple of tabs we can let go of. Not me struggling to open a sword. I don't want to break it. I also don't want to break the box. Ooh, got it. All right, there it is. Let me bring it a little closer. It has a nice... Whoa! It does have some nice weight to it, definitely. It's obviously not... Actually, it is kind of sharp. You know what? Because it's a letter opener, it's actually kind of sharp. Okay, wow. Nice weight. There's some attention to detail for sure. I think the handles look a little bit whack, but still, look at this. How about we look at just as the sword? Like I said, a pretty nice weight for a little sword. It does have a bit of an edge, a bit of a cut. Okay, nice. And then the sheath, let's put that down. Okay, seems functional. You can actually put it in there. The tassel, again, great attention to detail. Not quite sure what this is though. We'll keep it. Looks like a nice little design. If you know what that is, let me know. If you're wondering what I got this one I actually found it in Ueno. It's near Ueno Station where you get to transfer in the Kese line. If you know, you know. There is a bit of an anime store. It has like 6 or 7 floors, all different kinds of stuff. They actually even sell One Piece TCG. This video actually that it's currently on screen is some from that store. They have the TCG. It seems that they get the allocations. They open it when it's there. Pretty nice. This is definitely something that we'll feature in the video, in all our videos from now on. Okay, how about we sheath the sword? Let's see if I can actually do it. Oh. All the way, baby. Wow, look at that. Best purchase of this haul has to be this sword. All right, moving on. We do have One Piece merch from the actual One Piece Mugiwara store. We got some cute things. We got some pretty cool things. So how about we get started with some of the cute things first, huh? Look at this Jinbe. Look at this little guy, fellas. This one is a gift. This is not something that we're gonna keep. This is one for my sister-in-law. They have these tiny plushies now at the store. They had a bunch of characters, but none of them went as cute or as hard as this Jinbe. Just look at his angry face. He obviously disapproves of something you did. But what did you do, huh? Why'd you make Jinbe So angry. Put him to the side because we're gonna bring another one. It's Gear 5 Luffy. Check out this dude. Cartoony looking ass. But that's not the best part. This Luffy, actually, when we found it in the store with my wife, she picked it up to kind of look at it, right? Because one of its arms was a bit bigger than its leg, so it looked like it was the wrong product, like it was done incorrectly. But when you pull on the arm or the leg, look at what it does. It stretches out the arm, but it takes the leg along with it. And you can actually remove it all together, I think. Let me see from the bottom. Yep, there goes Luffy's arm and leg. Let's put that back. But yeah, if you think that Gear 5 Luffy needs longer legs, go for it. This is your average One Piece villain build. Ginormous legs, thick ass torso, big ass head, tiny arms. Is this not Katakuri? Tell me this is not the same build as Katakuri. Great plushie, great stuff. What else can you say about this Gear 5 Luffy? And as per usual, the attention to detail is just insane. Look at the little hat in the back with the awakened smoke in the back. Is it even smoke? I have no idea. I did also end up picking a couple of folders. The design on these are just insane. I'm not much of a folder guy, like not a lot fits in here but a couple of pages, and if you put too many it looks too big. But the designs were just crazy. This one with Luffy, Ace, and Sabo is giving me gorillas. Same pose, same kind of face. Overall pretty cool. On the back, I believe that says One Piece. And then the other folder that we have is a law. Again, this kind of art, I'm not quite sure who the artist is, but it goes so hard. The sort of edge to the joints that you have, very clear cut lines, but still like a sketchy kind of look with the added pops of color every now and then. Crazy cool designs. Another nice little item that we have here is a Zoro bracelet. Green has kind of been my color, and so definitely we had to go with the Zoro one. They do have other designs. I remember the orange one was Nami. I think there was a Sanji blue one, but the Zoro one is just, again, crazy good. The Zoro merch just goes way too hard. It has a tiny little ship helm, is it? Or like a ship wheel, ship steering wheel? I don't know. And I think on the side there you could see that it has 3 little swords. So how about we open this and try it on? Okay, taking that out of the plastic, you can see there a little bit better the steering, ship, helm, driving wheel thing, and the 3 swords. Let's do a bit of magic. There we go. I managed to make it fit through my hand. I have skinny wrists, so it looks fine. But honestly, I don't know if I would be able to take it on and off often. I think maybe it's not meant for adults. Maybe it's not meant for men. I don't know. It looks great, but definitely not the right fit. I can make it a bit longer, obviously. That's as much as it'll go, I think. But to take it off, yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a stretch. So it's gonna have to go up on the shelf, actually. But yeah, let me know. Do you like it? I'll bring a couple of the other designs onto the... I'll leave up here a couple of other designs so you can kind of give it a look. If you do like any of those, let me know which one is your favorite. And last but not least, is not something that I bought, but when you do get a bunch of merch and you spend X amount of money, they give you these little cards, which are like point cards. And on them, you see how they're kind of numbered and they have the character. For every 500 yen that you spend, you fill out one of the back squares, right? So you have 10 little squares, so you need to spend about 5,000 yen, which is like 35 bucks, to fill out the entire thing. And you could see that they'll stamp it for you for every 500 yen. Once you do that, they'll give you a wanted poster. And so based on everything that we bought at the store, we ended up getting 2 cards. And not only getting the 2 cards, filling up both cards. So what do we have? The wanted posters, check these out. Tiny, yes, but I prefer them like that, you know? Tiny's good. We have Roronoa Zoro, pre-Wano obviously, and Luffy. Not their newest bounties, but hey, these I feel are very special. I think they likely change every time or every so often at the store, which means that, you know, if you were to go maybe in 3-6 months from now when the bounties are updated, which they are already in the anime, you're likely to get the same ones, but their newest ones maybe. But yeah, cool little thing that you're able to get at the store. I think one of the best things you can grab for free by spending your money there, which if you're in Japan and you're not spending money at the Mugiwara store, what are you doing? They did also have, additional to everything that I've already shown you, you could get a special bag. I can't remember for what, but it's an Oda-drawn Zoro. Check it out. This one obviously a bit folded. Did not fare well in the way back on the way back from Japan. Ultimately a crazy cool bag, not one that you would use. It's definitely more of a collectible item. It has the signature, it has the drawing, it says thank you, and it's Zoro pointing 2 fingers up for whatever reason. Yeah. And that's it actually for the Mugiwara merch. So with the bag, we end the segment for the Mugiwara store. And I forgot to show you this one with some of the miscellaneous things. Just a B-side label Gear 5 Luffy. It says Gear 5 over here. Nice. Nice little sticker. Where would I put it? I don't know. All right, now that we've saved some of the best for last. So now we're going to be looking at some gacha. Being in Japan, gacha is a must-do. And anywhere you go, you'll find these kind of crazy stores that might have crazy selections of gacha. And One Piece is always on there. You can find some of these gacha machines even just chilling on the streets. Not all of them will be One Piece. But usually when you go to those establishments where it's just a bunch of the gacha machines, you're very likely to find some of the One Piece. So we're going to be looking at some of the gacha that I opened. You can tell that we have a bunch of these devil fruit ones. These are some of the most popular, I think. I can't remember what the collections are called, but I think they usually have 2 to 3 collections whenever they take these out. And the gacha balls actually turn into a devil fruit. So this is one that you do not want to return over to the machines. But let's do a little bit of magic and take all this plastic off. There we go. Much better organized. So we'll definitely start with these in the center, and we'll start with this purple one. So let's see. I can't remember what the collection was or what character it is that I got. So it'll be fun to kind of go through it and see exactly what it is we got. Take off the little pieces on the side. We can open it up and it's Koala. If I remember correctly, this is actually from the collection of the Revolutionaries. To kind of do it, you put the stand together, right? We can grab Koala. Also, the design, the attention to detail that they give to this little figurines is insane. They're very well painted, very well decorated, and just as good as you expect from Japan. Someone shot a bullet through her head there. Nah, chill. It's actually for the stand. Oh, and I guess she's too tall for the bottom one, so I need to flip it. Boom! There we go. Check it out. Great stuff. All right, let's put that down. It also brings this kind of tiny little manual. I wonder if it'll show us the ones that we could have gotten. I think so. Even though it shows all of these are not all within the same gacha. If I remember correctly, Koala came from these bottom ones. I think these 4 were a collection together, then the 4 above it were another collection, and the ones on top I can't tell actually. And if we wanted to put together the devil fruit, it's right here. I think it goes something like this. This also came inside of the devil fruit, so then you put this at the top. And there you go! Devil fruit put together. You could then just kind of place your character inside and enjoy. Kind of hard to show it. Let's just hold her. Yeah, boy. Alright, let's open up the other ones. I'm just gonna put Koala in the back here, in the front. I don't know how to show it. All right, let's go for a black one now. Can't remember the collection. I can already kind of see him. Okay, let's see what we have. And obviously it wouldn't be Japan if we didn't have a lot more plastic on the inside. But it's Kaku, fellas. Square nose Usopp. Okay, let's get him out of there and we can show him off. Last time we gotta figure out which one makes the most sense. Bottom one makes more sense this time. Drive that into his back. Yeah, there you go. Square nose Usopp. And his nose is looking whack. Why is it like pointed down? Should I point up a little bit more? I don't want to push it too much and break it. Yeah, but look at the detail on the hat. Look at all the texture they're giving it. Look at the little tie there. Yeah, no, pretty cool. This is great. I love these tiny figures. Any merch that's like really tiny, I'm all game for it. Okay, how about we go for another purple? Level out the playing field and have 4 of each left. If I'm not mistaken, I can already as well see what it is. It's going to be Koala again. Oh man, a repeat. You don't understand how disheartening it is to get a repeat of these. And not only a repeat, but a repeat that you don't even care for. Anyways, maybe this one will keep sealed. Maybe we could do a little bit of a giveaway with this one. And if we do, make sure to stay subscribed. Stay up to date with everything geartenth. Join us. Join the geartenth crew, fellas. All right, let's go with a blue one this time. Okay, let's see. I also cannot remember which one it is. Yeah, let's just get it open. Let's look at all that plastic and decipher words from. Let's keep it a bit of a secret. Okay, who do we have? Oh, the Navy man, the light man, the 1960s pimp, Borsalino. We'll get him out of his plastic cage. Dude, no way. I got 2 pieces of the devil fruit top instead of the little stands for Kizaru. That's insane. What am I gonna do now? Have him hover? He doesn't even stand on his own. Wow, okay. I guess if we don't like one of the other ones, we're just gonna have to take their stand. That's so strange and so unlike Japan to make a mistake like that. Sheesh. Anyways, how about another purple? Now, I can't remember if I ended up getting 3 koalas, but if I did, this is gonna be one sad opening. Whoa! No, it's not! It's your boy, Dragon. It's your boy, the man that just stares into thin air. The man who hasn't done anything in the manga, but everyone thinks he's OP. Also bring him out of his jail, plastic jail. All right, now to stab him in the back. Ooh, that went in smooth. Put him in the stand. That's been one of the much smoother ones. Yeah, look at him. That's a badass character. Again, the amount of detail. Look at that beard. 4K beard right there. More like a prepubescent beard. The details are great in the hair. Look at, like, the hair has so much detail. It's giving Super Saiyan kind of hair. And then they just cheaped out on the beard. What is that? Cool. Okay, now how about some green? Let's add some green into this. Also having a hard time remembering what collection this is. Having a hard time even opening it. Okay. Let's see if we can make it a bit of a surprise. Who's it gonna be? Yeah! Oh! It's the Toupee Man. Is this Kyojuro? I think so, right? I don't know if he has a different name when he's still, like, the bad guys. Bring him out of his jail. I see that his little sword's a little bent, so the usual stab in the back. Does that even fit? Well, I'll make it fit. Get in there. Okay, there you go. Look at this complete pimp. Can't even see his face. I love that little sword on him. It's like all bendy. Great character as well. Great character. All right, and last, I think this is still from the same collection. If the color is indicative of the ones that we got him from, I think we had Square Usopp come out of the black one, right? All right, let's see if we can open it from the back. Make it a bit of a surprise. Who is it? Helmeppo! Yup. Let's get him out of there. Okay, the usual stab in the back. All right, I think that should do. And there we go. Helmeppo! Why does he have like 2 water canteens in his back? Are those meant to be swords? It's been so long since we see Helmeppo in the anime that I have no idea what he has there. All right, so that is the Devil Fruit Gacha, but we did run a couple of the other ones. They had these kind of movie playing gacha, which brings like a little Den Mushi and a bit of an episode, right? This is, I think, from the arc where they meet Usopp, and a little stance as well with Usopp's Jolly Roger. I did end up getting 2 of these, which again, the disappointment of getting repeated in a gacha is unmeasurable. You don't know heartbreak until you get repeated gacha. But you know, we had to try a 3rd time, so we did end up getting a Zoro one. I think this goes on top of this, and then the Denden Mushi where the Jolly Roger is. Definitely one of the nicest Jolly Rogers from the Straw Hats. Do you think I have a bias for everything Zoro that I've been saying and showing you guys? Maybe. We have another tiny one. These are some of the wanted posters as keychains, and they're actually quite nice. They're metal. They're not like plastic or anything. I think we got one of the coolest ones because not all of them have this sort of bite or like rip in there, and I think it was to conceal Ivankov's bounty, which I don't know if we know it yet or not, but there it is. I did also look for some of the One Piece TCG gacha. I know for a fact that it existed, but nowhere was I able to find any. I think it must have been a limited time kind of thing. It was very similar to the Emporio Ivankov one. They were cards, and you were able to get like the manga shanks as a little keychain. So how cool is that? Anyways, and for the last 2 gachas that we have, these are actually a sort of collection where they have items that belong to the characters or something of that sort, right? And so for this one, we ended up getting the Rebecca, as you can tell here by the helmet. It's a pretty nice looking helmet, great detail. Again, quality is top notch. You get the little stands. I think that's where it says the name. Yeah, there you go. And it also comes with her sword, or is it Kito's sword? We're gonna say it's Rebecca's sword because she used it more than Kito's, but I'm pretty sure in a lot of the One Piece TCG cards, it's Kito's holding the sword. Anyways, it also comes with its little stand. Whoa! Look at that. Nice, nice. Let's put that down. Definitely one of the cooler ones with the helmet and the sword. They do have a devil fruit actually in these kind of collections. I tried to get it. That's what I wanted because it just looks so good. And for the second one, actually, this one that we have here, we got probably the lamest one. And it's because you could get the Kaido fruit. It's all tiny and everything, but again, tiny gacha just goes way harder than anything of a big kind of merch kind of thing. But yeah, for this one, it ended up being Kings that we got, which again, cool character and everything, but all you get is his sword. And I don't know, does that say King to you? I don't know. I would have preferred that they give you maybe like one of his wings, right? Something to indicate like his flame or something cooler, but just his sword? I don't know. They cheaped out on it. But that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!